Good morning, Township. I'm Elizabeth Wicht, and we're taking a look at how sports are being interrupted with Baylor. But first, let's swing in with Thomas Quigley and his review on a classic Spider-Man movie.
Good tidings, webheads. I'm Thomas Quigley, and happy 1 year anniversary of Press Play. On the very first episode, I reviewed the first Spider-Man movie, so it just makes sense to review the second one. Let me get it real quick. No. Nah. Maybe later. God, no. Anyway, Spider-Man 2. Once again starring Tobey Maguire. Does this sequel improve on the first or even surpass it? Let's find out. Set 2 years after the events of the first movie, Peter Parker is still saving New York from crime as Spider-Man, but new troubles arise. Peter starts to lose his powers because of mind complications. Dr. Otto Octavius, with his new robotic limbs and one-liners,
Butterfingers,
becomes Dr. Octopus. Harry is still out for Spider-Man's blood, and worst of all, MJ and Peter have angsty relationship drama. My favorite. Now, to give some credit right off the bat, the editing and effects are much better here than they were in the first movie. The CG looks very clean and real, and all the fights that take place are quite fast-paced and exciting. But while the dialogue has some really good moments like
pizza time.
and
You're getting on my nerves.
I have a knack for that.
it's still a weak spot, just like the first film. A lot of problems stem from Peter refusing to tell MJ that he's Spider-Man because he's afraid that his enemies will go after her, which is completely asinine. It hasn't stopped them before, so he should just be honest with her. This is an interesting movie for me. I mean, it's great and a worthy follow-up to the first one, but it subverted my expectations. It was less focused on action and more on character. That's fine, but I just think that the character interactions should have been more varied and interesting. The action set pieces, though, especially the fight on the train, are great and are a treat to watch, so there's always that. I wouldn't say I like it more than the first movie, but it is definitely a worthy successor. I rate it 8 webs out of 10.
Hi, do you have a mask?
No, it's fine. I don't need them because everybody else is wearing one.
On how it works. Masks just don't keep you safe, they keep everyone safe.
Oh, really? I don't usually wear one because kids don't get COVID-19.
That's not true. Now that the coronavirus has been going on for a while, the virus is infecting kids your age also.
Really? Then I should definitely have a mask on. There we go.
It's no surprise that this year has been a whirlwind of events, but education isn't the only thing suffering. This is Mason Lefevre. He's a senior here at Manheim Township, and I spoke with him about his season this year.
So far, I would say the hardest part of the season has just been trying to stay positive about the situation that we're in and trying to just keep our mind focused on the game and trying to stay focused on our goals so that we don't really have to worry about any of the factors that we can't control and just staying positive about the season and hoping that we can finish the year strong and not having to take a break from getting contact traced or anything. Something that we hope for, as I do, for our team this year is just that we can be as successful as we have in the past years and that we can make it to the state championships.
Although there have been major changes on the field, many have been added to off-field activities.
So this season has obviously been different than last season's, obviously because of all the COVID protocols that we've kind of had to follow, that the school has given us. Just kind of one example is there's different shifts now in locker rooms that we have to follow, so not everybody can be there at the same time, which is kind of weird since ever since I've been in high school, we've all just been in there together and just having music blasting and just having a good time and just getting ready for games or even practices, just listening to music and just getting excited about the day. For us, for lacrosse, there haven't really been any rules that have affected us. In the beginning for preseason, we would just have to wear masks under our helmets to just get prepared in case we would need to wear them. But that got cleared for us, so we don't even have to wear masks when we're playing. So the only time we really do is just when we're walking out to the field or still like on the bus or in the school. But so that really hasn't affected us at all. So that was a really nice thing that we didn't really have to worry about anymore.
As Mason said, there's a positive side to every ending. This has been Baylor Zerbe for the Blue Streak News.
Thanks for watching Township, and be sure to follow us on social media and tune in next time for more school news.